Many people believe that changing their lives requires dramatic decisions, endless motivation, or a perfect plan. They wait for the right moment to start exercising, saving money, organizing their homes, or building better habits. The problem is that this perfect moment rarely arrives. Weeks turn into months, and eventually the desire to improve slowly fades away. The Japanese philosophy of Kaizen offers a completely different perspective. Instead of chasing massive transformations, it encourages making very small improvements every single day. These tiny actions may seem insignificant at first, but over time they create remarkable results. Kaizen is built on one powerful idea: consistency matters more than intensity. You don't have to wake up tomorrow and completely reinvent your life. You simply need to become slightly better than you were yesterday. Reading one page instead of an entire book, doing 5 minutes of exercise instead of an hour, or organizing one drawer instead of the whole house may not feel impressive. Yet these small victories remove resistance and make progress feel natural. Over weeks and months, they become automatic habits that no longer require extraordinary willpower. Minimalism and Kaizen complement each other perfectly because both reject unnecessary complexity. Instead of filling your schedule with impossible goals, you simplify your daily actions until success becomes almost unavoidable. A small improvement repeated hundreds of times will always outperform a giant effort that only happens once. This mindset reduces stress, eliminates the fear of failure, and replaces perfectionism with steady progress. The journey becomes enjoyable because every day offers another opportunity to improve just a little. That is how lasting transformation quietly begins. Many people focus entirely on changing their behavior while ignoring the environment that shapes it. They rely on motivation to make better choices, even though their surroundings constantly encourage old habits. A cluttered desk invites distraction, an overcrowded closet creates decision fatigue, and a house filled with unnecessary possessions quietly drains mental energy. Kaizen teaches that meaningful improvement often begins with changing your environment first. Small adjustments to your space make positive actions feel easier and negative habits less attractive. Instead of fighting against your surroundings every day, you design them to work in your favor. A minimalist environment supports the Kaizen philosophy because every object has a purpose and every space encourages clarity. You don't need to renovate your entire home overnight. Start with one shelf, one drawer, one corner of a room, or even your workspace. Remove items you never use. Organize what remains, and create a space that feels calm rather than overwhelming. This simple process reduces visual noise and allows your mind to focus on what truly matters. As your environment becomes simpler, making productive decisions requires less effort and less mental energy. The beauty of Kaizen is that each improvement becomes the foundation for the next one. After organizing one small area, you naturally feel motivated to improve another. As your surroundings become cleaner and more intentional, your daily routines begin to change without feeling forced. You spend less time searching for things, less time cleaning unnecessary clutter, and more time doing activities that improve your life. Gradually, your home starts reflecting the person you are becoming instead of the habits you are trying to leave behind. Lasting personal growth often begins with creating an environment that quietly supports your goals every single day. One of the biggest reasons people abandon good habits is the belief that every effort must be perfect. They miss one workout, eat one unhealthy meal, skip one day of reading, and immediately feel like they have failed. This all-or-nothing mindset creates unnecessary pressure and makes improvement feel exhausting. Kaizen replaces perfection with progress by reminding us that every small step forward has value. Even on difficult days, doing a little is always better than doing nothing. Consistency grows when success is measured by showing up rather than performing flawlessly. Minimalism reinforces this mindset by encouraging you to remove unrealistic expectations from your life. Instead of creating complicated routines that are impossible to maintain, you simplify them until they fit naturally into your day. Reading for 5 minutes, stretching for 3 minutes, writing a single journal entry, or preparing one healthy meal may seem insignificant. However, these actions strengthen your identity as someone who follows through on commitments. Every completed habit builds confidence, and confidence makes the next step easier. Over time, your progress becomes the result of hundreds of simple choices rather than a few extraordinary efforts. The true power of Kaizen appears when you stop comparing yourself to others and begin comparing yourself to the person you were yesterday. Improvement is no longer a race, but a lifelong process of becoming slightly better every day. Some days your progress will be noticeable, while other days it will be almost invisible. Both kinds of progress matter because they keep you moving forward. By letting go of perfection, you reduce frustration, stay motivated longer, and build habits that can last for years. Small improvements may not impress people today, but they have the power to completely transform your future. Many people become discouraged because they expect immediate results from every new habit. They exercise for a week and expect dramatic physical changes, save money for a month, and hope for financial freedom, or declutter one room and assume their entire life will suddenly feel different. When those expectations are not met, they often quit before the real benefits have time to appear. Kaizen teaches that meaningful change is not measured by today's results, but by the quality of today's actions. Every small habit is an investment whose greatest rewards become visible only through patience and consistency. Minimalism helps reinforce this approach by encouraging you to value quality over quantity. Instead of filling your day with dozens of ambitious goals, you choose a few meaningful habits that truly improve your life. You might spend 10 minutes reading instead of scrolling through social media, prepare simple, healthy meals instead of relying on convenience foods, or dedicate a few minutes each evening to organizing your living space. These routines may appear ordinary, but they quietly reshape your daily lifestyle. As they become automatic, they require less effort while continuing to produce positive results. The greatest advantage of Kaizen is that it creates a lifestyle rather than a temporary burst of motivation. Habits formed through gradual improvement are easier to maintain because they grow naturally alongside your daily routine. You are no longer depending on excitement or discipline alone. Your actions become part of who you are. Months later, you may look back and realize that your home is calmer, your mind is clearer, your finances are healthier, and your routines feel effortless. None of these changes happened overnight, but together they created a life that is more intentional, balanced, and sustainable. People often underestimate what can happen when they commit to improving by just 1% each day. Because the changes are almost invisible, they assume nothing important is happening. Yet every small action is like placing another brick in the foundation of your future. One healthier meal, one page read, one unnecessary item removed, or one thoughtful financial decision may seem insignificant on its own. Over time, however, these choices begin to shape your character, your routines, and the quality of your life. Kaizen reminds us that extraordinary results are usually built from ordinary actions repeated consistently. Minimalism strengthens this process by helping you focus only on what truly adds value. Instead of chasing every new trend, buying more things, or filling every hour with unnecessary tasks, you learn to protect your time, energy, and attention. Your home becomes simpler, your schedule becomes lighter, and your priorities become clearer. This creates space for habits that genuinely matter instead of distractions that only provide temporary satisfaction. When your life is no longer crowded with excess, even the smallest improvements become easier to maintain and far more meaningful. The greatest lesson of Kaizen is that your future is created by the decisions you make today, no matter how small they seem. You do not need to transform your entire life in a single weekend or wait until you feel perfectly prepared. All you need is the willingness to take one small step forward and repeat that step tomorrow. Day after day, those simple actions build confidence, resilience, and lasting change. Years from now, you may realize that the life you once dreamed about was not created through dramatic breakthroughs, but through quiet, consistent improvements that never stopped moving you forward. Kaizen teaches us that lasting change is rarely the result of one life-changing decision. Instead, it grows from the small choices we make every single day. By embracing gradual improvement and combining it with a minimalist mindset, we stop chasing perfection and begin building a life based on consistency, clarity, and purpose. Every tiny action becomes a step toward a calmer, more intentional future. The beauty of this philosophy is that anyone can begin today. You don't need more money, more time, or special talent to practice Kaizen. You only need the willingness to improve one small thing at a time. Whether it's simplifying your home, creating healthier habits, managing your finances more wisely, or protecting your time, each small improvement creates momentum that makes the next step even easier. If this philosophy inspired you, start with one simple change after watching this video. Choose one habit, one room, or one routine to improve today, and let tomorrow build on today's progress. Remember, the goal isn't to become perfect overnight, it's to become slightly better every day. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit from living a simpler, more meaningful life. Small steps, repeated consistently, can truly change everything.